What's up, everybody? Right now, we're going to go over two pre-workout supplements and more specifically, the difference between the two of them. So the older one is Mr. Hyde. We have Jekyll and Hyde. And now we're going to compare it to Mr. Hyde Nitro X. All right, so we're going to throw up some of the nutrition labels too so you can follow me as I go along. So a couple of key differences were changed or mixed up. One comes with a pump complex. So the agmatine sulfate has now, agmatine sulfate was found in Mr. Hyde. And Nitro X enters arginine silicate. Now, silicate has a greater, I guess you could say, efficiency of increase in nitric oxide, which is the key ingredient or the key process that we're looking for to increase overall blood flow. Another key change is the dicaffeine malate was basically increased by 1 milligram. So you're getting slightly more caffeine packed into this pre-workout than you were for the other ones. Now, with the caffeine comes the citric acid blend. Now, that's really going to help kind of increase the overall absorption and kind of the overall effect that the caffeine is going to have while you're working out. Now to go into something that's a really big change. You are getting 24 milligrams more of the intensity matrix. And part of that is a newly added ingredient, which is theanine. Now, theanine works synergistically with caffeine to create this really intense but non-jittery focused energy. So theanine is almost like a nootropic / energy producer, and it works great with caffeine. Now, this took the place of hordenine that was found in the original Mr. Hyde. The sole purpose is because theanine and hordenine are kind of similarly structured, but theanine works better with caffeine. Ergo, they 86 the hordenine and they introduced the theanine, which I personally love and take it as a standalone supplement. Now, on top of that, we also see N-acetyltyrosine. So tyrosine, I'll start there. It's a nootropic. It's a powerful nootropic that increases overall mood, focus, and energy levels and sense of well-being. But the N-acetyl part of it is basically meaning that it's more bioavailable and it has a better or an increased absorption, meaning that your body will be able to utilize more of the same weight of tyrosine than it would just regular tyrosine. So now enters theacrine. Theacrine, what is structurally similar to caffeine, and it behaves in the same manner, but it acts on different pathways to give you an increased thermogenesis and also an increase in energy. Now they removed raufula and they increased the yohimbine by 1 milligram. Now yohimbine works on these A2AR receptors, and basically these receptors are responsible to tell the body, listen, let's stop using fat for energy. We need to hold on to these fat stores. You never know what's going to happen. So yohimbine comes over here and says, A2 receptors, you're going to slow down this process because we want to increase fat utilization. When you're using fat for energy, you're going to get more energy, and that's why they threw that in here. So those are the main differences, actually the only differences between Mr. Hyde and Mr. Hyde X. And so far the reviews have been great. So if you want to try Mr. Hyde Nitro X, definitely check out samedaysupplements.com and let us know what you think. So if you like this video, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to our channel. If you leave any questions or comments below, I'll address them. And as always, thank you for watching.